Hi guys, Alex here, and I'm back to do a video today. This one I was actually going to do a couple of days ago. I probably should have done a couple of days ago, but I've just had the most hectic weekend of my life, seriously. So I'm going to do it today, and yeah, I'm just going to show you what I bought on Record Store Day, which was Saturday, and it was my first one, and I have to say it's fast becoming probably one of my favourite days of the year. It was a great day, and I got some really cool stuff that I want to show you. So I'll get on and show you the finds. Right then, so yeah, Saturday was my first Record Store Day, and I'd been looking forward to it for many months, and it finally came around. And I got up at the crack of dawn and headed straight to the local record store. I had to walk because unfortunately I can't drive yet. My dad was still asleep, so yeah, just took about 45 minutes to walk from my house, and got there in good time. I think I got there an hour early, and headed straight for the store. They were opening up at 9, which was I thought quite late actually, but so got there at 8 and got to the queue. I thought I might be first, but I ended up being third or fourth. But really, not bad considering by the time they opened up, there were probably 40 people waiting. So I had a good hour to peer through the windows and kind of work out what I wanted to go and try and grab first. And so if you watched my video the other week, I was saying that I was all kind of planning everything out and what I wanted to buy. I was going to kind of organise it and figure out what I wanted to get before I went to the store. But I ended up kind of ditching that idea because I knew they weren't going to have everything I wanted, and I certainly wasn't going to be able to get everything I wanted, even if they did have it all, because that would just be greedy. And also, there were many other people looking for this stuff as well. So yeah, I kind of worked out what I wanted to grab while I was in the line, and they opened up at 9, and I didn't really know what to expect really, because this is my first Record Store Day, and I didn't know what it was like. I thought maybe they'd let like the first 10 people in, make it very orderly, very civilized, but because they only had a couple of small stands, but they were medium-sized stands, and the store is quite a confined space, so they had these stands with these exclusive releases on, and yeah, I thought they might let 10 people through to have a browse and see what they wanted, and then do it like that. But no, that wasn't the case whatsoever. They let every single person through the door at the same time, which was which was quite scary actually to be a part of, because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if everyone was just going to go and grab everything they get their hands on, if you know what I mean. But yeah, everyone swarmed around these two stands, and luckily I got my hands on some stuff before they ran out, because there were a couple of things that there are only probably 2 or 3 copies in store. So I was pretty lucky. I didn't get everything I wanted, but I got a good few things. So pretty happy. So yeah, I'm going to get on and show you the stuff. Just a couple of 7-inches, 6 things altogether. First 7-inch, Jimi Hendrix Fire. And this is on red vinyl, very nice. And I've kind of been a Hendrix fan for quite a while, but I kind of only kind of skimmed the surface, I guess, because I haven't really immersed myself in his discography yet. I've only kind of been I've only really dabbled into the greatest hits CDs and stuff like that. So so it's great to find this, and hopefully this will kind of infuse my love for Hendrix's music. I think he's a great musician, certainly not overrated as a guitarist. He's an incredible guitarist, and was an incredible guitarist, and yeah, just really admire him. And there weren't many of these in stock. I got number 166. I think there are 1,000 of these pressed, and yeah, this has 2 songs on it: Fire on the A side and Touch You on the B side. Fire, I believe, is an alternate take of that song, released supposedly back in the 60s, and Touch You is I don't think it's ever been heard before. I think this is the first time it's been released, and it's a really powerful instrumental, that one. So yeah, really happy with this. $4.99 I paid, and saw them going on eBay for 20 quid, so obviously quite desirable. And one other 7-inch, I went for this one. This is a split 7-inch between the Villagers and Charlotte Gainsbourg, and I didn't really know much about this, but I like the cover art, and I know Charlotte Gainsbourg is an actor. Obviously she's an actor and a musician, but yeah, she acted in I'm Not There, which is I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it's a biopic on Bob Dylan, and she played Dylan's wife in that, and she did a really good job. She was one of my favourite characters, so I wanted to check out this to see what kind of musical direction she was going in, and pleasantly surprised with this. As I say, I love the cover art, and it's on clear vinyl, which is nice. But her voice is very pleasant on the ears to listen to, and yeah, the songs, the Villagers song is pretty good as well. So very happy I picked this up in the end. I was, you know, I didn't know if I was definitely going to get this, but managed to get my hands on one, and pretty happy with it. So yeah, those are the two 7-inches. Now I'll move on to the 12-inch singles. Got a couple of these as well. First one is the Fleet Foxes, and this is their latest single, Helplessness Blues on the A side, and Battery Knizzy on the B side. And these were very limited in our store. I think they only had 4 or 5. But something about this cover just struck me as soon as I saw it in the window. Just very atmospheric. I've always loved something about mountain ranges, so this struck me just straight away. And I'd heard a little bit about this band. They sounded like they'd be they'd kind of work for me, that I'd like them, and I'd heard a couple of their songs before, so I thought I'd pick this up. It was only $7.99, and they've done a great job with the pressing. 180 gram vinyl, and as I say, I love the cover art. It's something great about it. Really nice folky sound, and so yeah, very happy with this one. The second 7-inch, maybe slightly more desirable, and these ran out pretty quickly in our store. Everyone seemed to be trying to get their hands on this. I think this was only available in the UK, and this is Radiohead, their latest single, Super Collider on the A side and The Butcher on the B side, and really happy I got my hands on one of these. I haven't opened it yet because just haven't got around to listening to everything I bought yet. But yeah, these are obviously really desirable because I went on eBay after I got home, and that was only at like 10 o'clock Saturday morning, and I thought no one would have put their stuff on eBay yet, surely. But yeah, I was flabbergasted. There's probably 20-30 of these on eBay already, and yeah, I think this, as I say, this is only available in the UK. I think it's coming out in the US at some point. I might be wrong on that, but I heard that somewhere. And I think there's 2,000 pressed for the UK, and I got my hands on one. I think by the time I'd left the store, they'd run out, and people were literally everyone was asking for one of these. So happy I got my hands on one. I haven't heard it yet, obviously. Hoping it will be good. I'm picking up the King of Limbs actually in a couple of days' time, so this kind of it's great to get this great to hear this before I get the King of Limbs. Our work's kind of similar in a way to the King of Limbs, so yeah, really happy with my 12-inch singles. Right, so yeah, I've got a couple more things to show you, and they're both full-length albums, so it's quite a nice split. I managed to get 2 7-inches, 2 12-inch singles, and 2 full-length albums. And this next one is probably the one I was most wanting to get, and the one I'm definitely most excited about. This one was really cool to find, actually. I think they only had one in stock, and it was round the back of this stand, quite hard to get to. When they opened the store, this was the first thing I ran to, and I just managed to slip around the back before this other guy got his hands on it, so I feel a little bit bad about that, but it's the way it goes when there's such limited copies of this stuff. So I'm so glad I managed to get my hands on this, and here it is. This is an introduction to Syd Barrett, and this is 18 tracks including songs from Pink Floyd and 2010 remixes. So this is a combination of Pink Floyd material and Syd Barrett's solo material. And if you watched my one of my latest videos, I think it was Dark Side of the Moon, I said that I'm a big fan of the Syd Barrett era of Pink Floyd, and I just think he's a genius, and I think one of my favourite songwriters, and really a pioneer of psychedelia. So yeah, what can I say? This was amazing to find, and they've done an absolutely awesome job with this pressing. Just so beautiful. See the gatefold there, the artwork. Really psychedelic, really fits in with Syd Barrett's music and his character. So that front cover, just very, very striking. And so yeah, again, the inner sleeves, really, really nice. I think this is 180 gram vinyl, double LP set. 20 quid, but definitely worth it for that. I mean, especially there's only 1,000 of these, 1,000 of these pressed, and I'd be happy to pay probably double the price for this. Or maybe not quite, but double the price. I've seen them going for double the price, at least on eBay. So, yeah. What can I say? It's this is probably the most exciting thing I found, and just really happy about this one. And the final album is another one that I wanted to get. This is Country Joe and the Fish, and of course this is by Vanguard. I think someone said in their video this might be the 40th anniversary edition or something, but really nice pressing, kind of remake of how it might have used to look, and this is probably my favourite psych album of all time. Certainly the favourite psych album I've heard. I've only heard a tiny proportion of the psych that's out there, but this is just mind-blowing stuff. I forgot to mention the title, this is Electric Music for the Mind and Body. Probably their most famous release, Country Joe and the Fish. They were, I think this was 1967, so yeah, really nicely done again, and just really happy to find this and finally own it on vinyl. I've had it as a download for a long time, but was looking for a really nice pressing on vinyl, and this is good for now. I'll probably look for an original or an earlier pressing of this as well, but this is great to have, and it just sounds amazing. Again, I think 1,000 copies of this on Vanguard. So yeah, that's my Record Store Day purchases. Very, very happy. As I say, probably just behind Christmas and birthdays in my favourite days of the year. It's I can't wait for next year now, and I just wish Record Store Day could be on every day. I think I might go back to the store today and just check out if they've got any leftover stuff, or yeah, because I'm on a real buying spree at the moment. I really need to calm down, actually. But I got a bunch of other stuff to show you, which I'll do in another video over the next week. But it's been great seeing what you guys picked up on Record Store Day. I've really enjoyed watching your videos, and there was just some really cool stuff this year, and I'm really happy I got my ass out of bed and got down to the store. Totally worth it, and yeah, that's about all I got. Thanks guys, and I'll see you later.